Well, hello, Leo. Welcome to your funny Armenian guy. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. My cutie patootie looking all that so yummy. Why you looking so cute, my fellow Leo? Welcome. And I'm here to serve and I'm here to slay. So, Leo, this is going to be your reading for the month of May, for the rest of the month. And we're going to see what's happening between you and your person. I'm going to see what happened in the past, present moment, and I will mostly focus in the near future. I will clarify the cards and put some messages and what would your person tell you. This is going to be an in-depth reading about you and your specific person. So are you ready for me to serve? Are you ready for me to slay? Because I'm about to get it to it. I'm about to serve real good. Okay, so let's get into your reading, Leo, and let's see what's going on for you. My cutie patootie peanut butter jelly. Leo. So let's get into the reading. I've been working on my arms recently. Doing triceps, biceps, I'm feeling myself. And I'm just here to give you a good time, to make sure that you're having a good time. I'm a quadruple Leo for those of you wondering. Okay, July 28th birthday. I know I have a lot of twins out there. Sun in Leo, Moon in Leo, and Leo rising. Sometimes people say, oh, Leos are so competitive. Who are we here to compete with? Who are you supposed to compete with when you already won? Okay, sprinkle, sprinkle. So let's see what's going on for you, Leo, and your person. So the energy between you and your person is the Six of Cups, which talks about a person returning back from the past and something taking place between you and your person. And then the underlying energies is the moon. Okay, it says Angel of Dreams. So Leo, one of the things that I'm strongly getting here in the month of May, what's coming up for you is that a lot of you are going to have a conversation with the person on your mind. When the Six of Cups appears in a reading, especially the energy between you and your person, my dear Leo, this is an indication of somebody coming back, and it's a past life love connection. It's a soulmate connection. It's a twin flame connection. Whatever resonates for you, we're going to see what this energy is about further. Now, in the recent past, my dear Leo, there is Six of Wands, the Chariot, and Six of Swords. I strongly feel like here that in the recent past, you and your person were headed towards a direction. I see you being very happy. I see you celebrating a lot of happy moments with your individual here. Six of Wands here is telling me that you definitely recognize this person. It says recognition at the bottom. There was definitely a lot of give and take exchange energy. Six of Swords here is telling me that something must have happened recently between you and them, maybe in the past few months, maybe in the past year or so. I do strongly feel like here there was a major transition, okay? Maybe you left, maybe this person left. There was something that happened between the two of you. In the present moment, you have the tower, but it's great because it says angel of enlightenment. Somebody here is having an enlightenment here with the tower so that they can take an action with the Three of Pentacles, which says action here. Somebody here wants to come forward and have a very important conversation. And I do strongly feel like here that feel like that this conversation is ultimately gonna change everything between you and this person. When the tower moment happens, dear Leo, there is a lightning that's striking the building, right? And then everything just collapses down. The lightning, metaphorically speaking, also means a sudden epiphany, understanding, and as well as it's like a frequency. And I think it's the frequency of love that's hitting on this person, and they're recognizing that they need to come forward and heal this relationship with you because there is also the star. We're going to get back to this and clarify shortly. In the near future, dear Leo, you have the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and Three of Wands. I see you kind of juggling, going back and forth. Maybe there is the important decision here that needs to be made. Overall, you're being prepared for some sort of a major victory that's coming up for you. And it says victory, and then there it says preparation. So it's a preparation period that's going to happen. By the way, I was told by somebody my fingers are really beautiful. So Leo fingers always beautiful. Thank you. So let's get into the clarification of the Six of Cups. So let's get into the Six of Cups. Let's talk about what is this energy between you and your person. Let's get some more information and see what is this about. And I'm also going to get some messages of love and the hidden truth. What would be some of the messages that your person would tell you? I do strongly feel like here somebody wants to return back to have an important conversation with you. The Six of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Wands, which is talking about literally an incoming conversation, message, phone call, a letter that's tied up on a pigeon's leg and is being sent towards your way. This person is definitely going to find every way. They're going to be very creative trying to contact you. So it's clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and then the Five of Wands. I do strongly feel like here that in the past, you and your person must have had some sort of a fallout. There was a separation. Maybe there was an argument. Something happened between you and them that has caused this separation. A lot of you have been in distance with this person due to a misunderstanding. You could have been dealing with another Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be a Gemini as well. Now, and Libra. So I do strongly feel like here that this person is realizing, okay, the communication here is going to be one of the followings. This is somebody that's recognizing and admitting the fact that they might have acted out of selfishness. Okay, the Nine of Cups here, they might have just been focused on themselves in the past a lot, just try to kind of act a little bit nonchalant. I think this person may come from a different culture, different background. There is something different between you and this person, different upbringing, different situations that must have, kind of created this whole chaos. I think that this person also, there might be some age difference as well. I don't know why I'm picking up on the fact that this person could have had some sort of a unhealthy habit, whether that's substance abuse, whatever that might be, but there was just something very toxic. I do strongly feel like here, this person at the bottom of the deck, there is the Nine of Swords. It says stress and then the moon here, right? So this person is actually feeling quite stressed out about the fact that there is not enough communication or maybe no communication at all between you and this person, between you and them. And I do feel like that, they just want to come like almost like as if like they want to offer this olive branch and reconcile with you. So let's talk about the past. Let's talk about the Chariot here. Actually, let's talk about the Six of Swords. I'm just going to touch upon the past just real quick because, I don't really like to talk about the past that much. I like to talk about mostly the present moment and then the near future. So the Six of Swords here is clarified by the Queen of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. I do strongly feel like here there might have been a situation for some of you that you realize that it's better for you to just to kind of go on your own ways, because obviously there was, this person at the time maybe didn't really recognize the fact that they were, that what you were ultimately seeking for was commitment with this individual, with this person. Commitment, loyalty, maybe settling down, marriage, whatever it is that you were seeking for dearly, or this person was not on the same page with you. I do strongly feel like here, for some of you, this person also might have been a little bit harsh with their words here. This person could have said some things that just were not really appealing at all to you. Okay, money also could have been involved in this situation. I do strongly feel like here, Leo, that with the Queen of Wands and then the Page of Pentacles, you might have overextended yourself and tried to kind of like financially support this person a lot. But I think, it's like, for how long can you do that? Right? And one of the things that you have learned, especially the past few months, as I'm a fellow Leo also, not to overextend yourself and not to, burn yourself out in a relationship. In the present moment, there is something really major that's happening. You have the Tower here, which is in the middle of your reading. Obviously, something is crumbling down. One of the things that's crumbling down is the silence, because this person ultimately wants to come forward and have a conversation with you. And I do strongly feel like that this is the conversation that will change a lot of things for you. So let's clarify the Tower here for you, dear Leo. The Tower here is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Sun. And I'm getting chills. Like I said before, Arman cannot make it up and the cards cannot make it up either. So interestingly enough, you're right next to the Tower. I just want you to take a look at it for a second. Okay, so the Tower, and it says Angel of Enlightenment. So the Tower is actually one of my really favorite cards and energies in tarot. This is indicating that something that was built on a foundation, that was not built on the truth, that was not built on mutual respect and love and care, has to crumble down. And also, I think that this Tower has to do a lot with the fact that there was a lot of accumulated maybe blame, guilt, shame, accusation, the low vibration frequency feelings, right? So I do feel like that this person is having a major epiphany and understanding to come forward to you, Leo, to illuminate some sort of a conversation. Just as much as this person is having a tower moment, you on your end are also having a tower moment. And I'm sending you a huge hug. I do strongly feel like that a lot of you might have some breaking down points. You might just, I see you sometimes crying in your car. I see you sometimes just, laying in bed and just kind of thinking and wishing that this person was right next to you, right? Tell me if I'm wrong. And it's okay if you feel that way, because I can resonate with that as well. I mean, I've been there as well, right? So I strongly feel like here there is a strong desire for reunion. There is a strong desire for let's get past this, let's move forward. Because the sun card here is that you want happiness, you want joy, you want reconciliation, you want to be together with this individual. 11:11 on the clock as I'm saying this. So this hard moment is literally about a major epiphany. Let's talk about this action and how this action may look like. Because the Three of Pentacles here in Tarot, it indicates cooperation, collaboration. Somebody here is considering taking some sort of an action. And I do strongly feel like it's this person, because the energy between you and them is the Six of Cups, which talks about, past person returning or somebody that you have known coming back towards you. So the Three of Pentacles is clarified by the Moon, the Nine of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. After long, careful consideration that this person is going to be doing, and they also, I feel like they have been doing that for quite some time. I see them being very stressed. I see them being in a place where there is a lot going on in their mind on a mental level. They're finally going to get the mental clarity with the Ace of Swords to come forward with the communication. Swords in Tarot, they represent communication, mind, the mind matter, right? Could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, or somebody who acts like an air sign. Could be a water sign as well. Now, one of the things that I see here, it's like this is a wish that's coming true. The energy between the two of you is the star. Also the star in the present moment. We're just talking about a wish being fulfilled, a wish coming true, something that's finally taking place and happening. And also the star indicates healing, Leo. So let's talk about the present in the near future, Let's talk about the Two of Pentacles. Now, the Two of Pentacles, dear Leo, is saying juggling. There is a major decision here that is going to be made between you and your person. So the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and then the Hermit here. Again, so this decision here has to do a lot about the fact, you're going to ask yourself, is this the moment now, right, that I will proceed forward with this person to settle down, to have family, to get married, to be together? Because I see somebody here being very determined to offer you the love, to bring that cup towards you. And you're going to do a lot of reflection, right? And also, let me share something with you. When you look at the Hermit, you will see the star is in a lamp. Just take a look at it for a second. Because I studied tarot, I didn't just get up and start shuffling the cards. The star is also representing the star in the present moment. In original tarot, it represents a bright, big star in the middle, right? So definitely there is this energy of a wish coming true, being fulfilled. Whatever you are desiring in the present moment, I do see that's coming true and into fruition in the near future. So you're going to be doing a lot of reflection, giving a lot of thought into this situation. Of course, Leo, you are taking everything into account, into consideration. It could be financial situation, it could be your own stability, your own sense of stability, and just in general, what is it that your intuition is guiding you towards, towards this person. So let's get into the Three of Wands. What is the Three of Wands here about for my Leo in the near future? Because this is a conversation, Leo, that you've been waiting for this for a long time. So the Three of Wands is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Even if you may be in this place of Leo with the Four of Pentacles, you might consider that, you want to kind of hold back to yourself and be a little bit closed up. I see this person being very determined. This is their energy with the Page of Swords, Page of Swords to come forward and to help you to make that decision here. Somebody here is going to be very persistent in their actions towards making these amends with you, towards making these things right with you. So in the month of May, there's going to be an important conversation coming in for many of you. Now, this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. I do have the receipts from a lot of people that they have been saying that after the no contact video and things like that, there has been a lot of communication coming in. Their twin flame Gemini came back and things like that. So that's what I'm wanting here for you to happen, because I do genuinely believe that This is something that, energies speaks about the energies, and I'm in the energy right now. I'm even communicating and flowing in a very clear tone, if I may say, just very determined to deliver the exact message that you may need to hear, some of you. Now, the message here, this person is saying that we will be together again. Like I said, this conversation that's going to come forward between you and this individual is an indication of a desire for both of you to be together. And that's what I want for you. If this is somebody that you truly see yourself settling down and creating family with, I do genuinely believe that this is something that can take place. And here at the bottom of the hidden messages, this person is saying that I'm becoming a better person. Like I said, in the recent past, whatever happened, you already all know that there was some sort of a misunderstanding and argument between you and this individual, your precious person, my dear Leo. So there is definitely this idea and this desire here to improve oneself. And the tower here is also an indication and a clarify that something has to crumble down. Whatever was not working in the past, whatever was toxic and unhealthy, is actually eventually coming down, crumbling down, so that this person is realizing they really need to be better in order for them to be with the Leo, right? So the messages of love, what is the messages of love for my Leo? Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. I do genuinely believe that you already have been vulnerable with this person in the past. This person is aware of your traumas. This person is aware of the things that you went through. And ultimately, it's just talking about reconnecting together and wanting to, share just how much you both have been missing each other, because there is this deep soul connection. It's almost like it's just unexplained. So, Leo, let's get into the advice here for the two of you. Let's get the advice on this incoming conversation for my Leo. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So there is the Justice, the Emperor, and then the Six of Wands. This conversation that's coming in between you and your person, that's ultimately going to change a lot of things. First things first, with the Justice, it is going to be bringing balance. The Emperor here is talking about stability, and number 6, the Six of Wands, is talking about victory. Okay, balance, stability, victory. And the Ace of Swords here is also saying victory at the bottom. So I do genuinely believe that as you open up yourself to the possibility that this relationship, this connection is ultimately being led to something really positive, that there is going to be an amazing result. And this is also a manifestation for many of you that's coming into fruition. I do see here you and this person coming out victoriously in this connection, because this is something that's meant to be, dear Leo. The advice here is of course, go slow, go step by step, but ultimately I see you being recognized, admired, and appreciated by this person. The conversation that's coming in between you and your cutie patootie is actually going to be in a way that you are from now on going to be celebrated and not just tolerated. So dear Leo, this is what I had for you as your fellow Leo. Thank you so much for getting the reading with me. I greatly appreciate you, and I will see you on the next one.